Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. On Days of Our Lives, the town of Salem is currently shrouded in mystery and mystery. The most significant of these are the paternity of two unborn children. Nicole, Eric, and EJ do not know that Sloan altered the reports to make EJ seem to be Nicole's child daddy. Despite the fact that Eric is the father, also, Xander does not know that he is the dad of Sarah's child. Anyway, this is a mysterious that may not stay hush for a really long time. A few inconveniences could prompt Xander confronting reality. Continue to peruse to figure out about it. Sarah misleads Xander about their child. All things considered, she believes nothing should do with Xander on Days of Our Lives. At the point when their marriage went to pieces, she moved to Chicago while never let Xander know that she was pregnant with his child. Sarah was wanting to conceive an offspring stealthily and raise the child alone, away from Xander's poisonousness. Notwithstanding, cleanser divine beings have an alternate destiny at the top of the priority list for them. In the new episodes of Days of Our Lives, Sarah needed to return to Salem. Additionally, she ran into Xander. He lashed out at his ex-girlfriend for keeping the pregnancy a secret because he assumed it was his. In any case, Sarah deceived him and attempted to make the child look like Rex's. As a matter of fact, she even acknowledged Rex's proposition to be engaged to keep Xander under control. However, this is all Sarah's rational functioning, and her close-to-home side. Where it counts, she actually cherishes Xander. Maybe for that reason she has been attempting to stay away. She realizes everything excessively well that assuming they continue to crash into one another, they could rehash their old examples and fall back together. However, it appears that will be their fate in the end. Pregnancy emergency welcomes Sarah and Xander back together on Days of Our Lives. The most recent Days of Our Lives spoilers bother that in the forthcoming episodes, Sarah will experience a complexity and could wind up going into early work. Sarah has already lost a child in the past. It would be excessively awful to put her through a similar misfortune once more. Therefore, why might this medical emergency be displayed? Could this be the way to finally tell Xander the truth about who fathered the child? The baby may experience some problems as a result of the early labor, or it may even reveal a genetic condition that is similar to Xander. That would be an intriguing and sensational approach to uncovering reality on Days of Our Lives. Besides, there is likewise an opportunity that the health-related crisis could terrify Sarah, and seemingly out of the blue, she could conclude that Xander has the right to know reality. Would it be advisable for anything happen to her? Consequently, she could herself admit reality. Be that as it may, this may very well prompt another round of confusions, because Sarah accepted Rex's proposal and Xander is now committed to Chloe. These four individuals may be drawn into a web of intricate connections by the baby truth. Prepare for a grasping episode of Days of Our Lives, set to air on August 25th. Salem is going to be shaken by Philip Kyriakis' startling revisitation of Grieve his dad, Victor. Notwithstanding, his rebound creates unexpected mischief. In this exciting episode of DOL, be prepared for a roller coaster of emotions, lies, and hospital drama. Philip's return sparkles inconvenience in Salem. Days of Our Lives fans, prepare for an emotional development in Salem on Friday, August 25th. The town is in for a shock when Philip Kyriakis gets back in the saddle to grieve the deficiency of his dad, Victor Kyriakis. Yet, much to his dismay, his return will create mischief that he didn't anticipate. Philip's return is more than just a sincere reunion with his family and friends. Concerned about Philip's current state of peril, Kate Roberts Brady will once more confront him. She fears he could wind up in the slammer for outlining Brady Dark. Kate realizes that Brady could assume control over equity, which not set in stone to caution Philip before it's past the point of no return. Philip's mental and emotional state has greatly improved since he sought treatment in Europe. Nonetheless, remaining on the way of recuperation turns out to be more difficult when he needs to manage the deficiency of his dad, Victor. Philip decides to contact Chloe Lane during his time in Salem because his heart tells him to make amends. Chloe, who trusted Philip to be dead, will be stunned by his unexpected appearance. Sarah's admission and clinic show. In the meantime, Sarah Horton ends up in a predicament as she trusts in Maggie Kyriakis. Reality with regards to the dad of her child, Xander Cook, is now known to Maggie. Sarah faces an ethical issue and admits to lying about the child's paternity, guaranteeing Rex Brady as the dad, all things being equal. Maggie can't help but feel that Xander is being treated unfairly in this situation. Yet things take an unexpected turn when Sarah encounters serious torment and needs dire clinical consideration. The episode's cliffhanger could include a test of skill and endurance to get Sarah to the emergency clinic, leaving watchers as eager and anxious as can be. Nicole's help and Melinda's control. As feelings run high, Nicole Walker moves forward to offer solace to Eric Brady, who is staggering from the fresh insight about Sloane Peterson's lost child. Melinda Trask, on the other hand, takes matters into her own hands. She constrains Sloane Peterson to stay silent about her duplicity, expecting that assuming reality emerges, her relationship with Eric will disintegrate. Sloane ends up having a tough time, conflicted between uncovering reality and safeguarding her delicate relationship with Eric. Sloane decides to keep her secret for the time being despite increasing pressure, knowingly digging herself deeper. Fans of DOL won't want to miss a single moment of the action in Salem as the tangled web of secrets, confessions, and emotions continues to unravel. The show is nowhere near finished, and the forthcoming episodes guarantee considerably more exciting bends in the road. Remain tuned to Days of Our Lives to perceive how these grasping storylines unfurl. According to Days of Our Lives spoilers, Sarah Horton will have a difficult time suppressing her feelings for Xander Cook. It was not entirely obvious those sentiments when Sarah was in Chicago, yet it'll be different while she's encountering Xander continually in Salem. Following a child alarm and an emergency clinic trip in the August 28 episode, Sarah will be thankful to Xander for supporting her through the emergency. It'll most likely make Sarah feel good inside of peace in the fallout of the deception. Obviously, Days spoilers say Sarah won't have any desire to concede she's battling with her affections for Xander. Fans of DOL know that Sarah will try to stick to her plan of moving on with Rex Brady and letting Xander move on with Chloe Lane. Be that as it may, Maggie Kyriakis will indeed push Sarah to come clean with Xander about the child she's conveying. Maggie will insist that Xander is deserving of the full story, regardless of whether Sarah and Xander are together or not. Days spoilers say Maggie's words will burden Sarah as she attempts to sort out her best course of action. Sarah will, in fact, want to confess to Xander, but another part of her will be afraid that he will get out of control and endanger their child in the future. In any case, there could be a unique advantage when Sarah starts giving birth during the 7-day stretch of September 4 to 8. When trouble arises, will Xander once more be at Sarah's side? It's not difficult to envision what is going on where Sarah can't come to the emergency clinic in time. Maybe Xander will convey Sarah's child elsewhere and unwittingly bring his own child or little girl into the world. Assuming Sarah admires fine hovering daddy Xander embracing their youngster, might she at any point truly maintain the mystery by then? Since Sarah is already having trouble keeping the truth about her paternity a secret, Days viewers won't be surprised if she finally breaks down at this point. Perhaps Sarah will admit that she lied about Rex's fatherhood and grant Xander this special time with the baby. When Xander first meets his son or daughter, it would be nice to know the truth. Normally, Sarah might in any case hunker down on wedding Rex and not giving Xander back access her life sincerely. It's possible that Sarah will give in to co-parenting, and the story will focus on how Xander and Sarah reunite to form a family. In any event, Days of Our Lives spoilers say Xander and Sarah are on Gathering Street because of their kid, so remain tuned for refreshes on how they'll beat the obstructions. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.